What it do, Cripple Crew? EDC with DBD, Disabled but Deadly, and welcome to another edition of Tactical Tuesdays. I hope y'all having a killer Tuesday. I hope you're also as stoked as I am for today. We got an exciting, busy day. And I'm going to start it off. I do got to say that Henry G, Marco, Groundfog were the first three commenters. Big shout out. I said hi to the fourth in the thing. I can't remember who it was. It might have been Kane, but it erased those comments in my view, or in the view that I have right now. So I'm going to start it off at the top with what it's showing me. And that's going to be what's up to Marco, Don, and Chris Lowry. Mike Lowry. Mike Lowry. What movie? Bluminati Ninja. My brother, one of the OG members of Cripple Crew Inc. And a dude that helps this community and myself so much, especially with what y'all about to see. Says Cripple Crew for life, what it do? Kane Miranda, member Cripple Crew Inc., dropping them badass emojis. Jason Beecher, member of Cripple Crew Inc., what up, what up? There's Henry J. I know you was the first one in, homie. Just don't let me click that now. Clint Crosby, what's going on, homie? Chris Lopez, what up, my man? We got Leon checking in from France. What's going on, Leon? Good to see you, homie. Let's see. Scrolling. Josh, 304. What it do, homie? Good to see you. Mick MF and Ranger, member of Cripple Crew Inc. I keep going for a front flipper that's not there on this Tempest downdraft. I haven't had it very long. And, you know, it's a reverse flick machine. It's got that hidden flipper. But for some reason, I keep reaching for a front flipper that don't exist. Laid off Pete, member of Cripple Crew Inc. for 11 whole ass months. That's a long time, folks. We're going to do a Glideman CP salute for that. Because y'all know the Glideman DBD edition coming soon. Get you some acoustics with this bad boy. By the way, right now, you can get this Glideman CP in 154 cm and micarta with the beautiful Monster fit and finish. Or the Spectrum CP with the same crossbar lock, or with the same micarta and 154 cm. That's the crossbar lock. You can get both of them for like $76 right now. Not combined, but each of them is like $76 right now with the Black Friday sale and code DBD. That is a stupid price for how good this knife really is. I appreciate your support, Pete. Thank you so much. One Moon Collective. What it do? Still scrolling. Who we got? Whoop. Smash it, tap it, slap it, slam it, twist it, bop it. Oh. Appreciate you. He's saying stab that like button. Y'all know. Decon Blades. What's good, homie? How you doing? Hope you having a killer day. Joe to the K. What's going on, Joe Kasparek? Oh, I just got to show this. Oh, wait, I need more light. There we go. There we go. There is. Let's see if we can get a little of this glare off. Oh, now you can see that titanium on the Sever 7 Noctis. Such a killer design. That's what I'm flicking right now. New maker just jumping in. Hell yeah. Well, welcome. I'm glad to have you here. And it's awesome to have more new makers. I'm going to check something real quick. Let me bounce into the control room. Do you have a channel that you're posting on currently? I'm pulling it up right now so I can check. There we go. Channel, go to channel. Here we go. Here we go. I'm on Dominic Kongloski. Okay, so you're not posting yet. Are you planning on posting? I'll be your second subscriber. Are you planning on posting so people can see your work, or do you post on Instagram? It really is, homie. It truly, truly is. Making sure I didn't miss anybody. Buzz Button. What it do? Good to see you having dinner with the Kripple Crew. Hell yeah. What are we eating, my man? What are we eating? Working and lurking, and you posting on Instagram? Well, here. Let me do something right quick. Drop your Instagram link. We'll take a look. If you'd like. I just made it so you can. Stream has a touch of Mondays. Is it? That sucks because it's plugged in like a bastard. Now, I don't know if y'all saw the description of this live stream, or if you've read the pinned message. But we about to take a look at something together, folks, that I am very excited about. And I could not be doing this right now without my boy, Illuminati Ninja. But Kripple Crew gear is like, oh, I need to fix that sizing a little bit there. But you can get your disabled but deadly hoodies, the parking placard hoodies. There's Kripple Crew. Check out the disabled but deadly if you want to get yourself one of the parking snapbacks. We also have, check out the skull that you can get the DBD skull. You can rock your Kripple Crew trucker hat. Wait, it's not showing that for crap. Let me fix this. Is it going to be like this on all verts now for the moment while they fix them? Because it didn't. Oh, why won't it give it the full screen? That's maximized. What if we change? Can I change the aspect here? Come on. I want. What if we do that? Let me try that. No. No. I'm going to figure this out, folks. Full screen layout. That's the full screen layout? Really? Well, here is the logo embroidered on the hat. That's what it's going to look like. Cripple Crew, EDC with DBD. I hope you guys are seeing that well. I don't like it. Ever since they changed the Mars, it's made it harder to share on verts. But we're going to go back. You can get your t-shirts with the parking placard. You got big on the back, and then the sleeve has the DBD skull. And you can get your Cripple Crew t-shirts. Check that out. Check that out. They also have the DBD logo, multiple colors available. And you can drink your coffee with the crew, with the Cripple Crew mug. There may be more available on the site later, or there will be more available on the site later. But Illuminati helped me get this going. People have asked where they could buy Disabled but Deadly or Cripple Crew gear. And now you can get it right here on Fourth Wall at the pinned link. We're going to go back to StreamYard. And there we go. William Hornbostel, what it do, my man? You know, ever since this multi-aspect ratio thing, verts have been wigging a little bit. Look at those badass emojis. It's showing names again. Yeah, well, see, and now it's showing Baz Beast. Now it's showing Baz Beast. Or maybe you've had to fix it. But I don't like it when it does that. It's a trip. YouTube's been tripping since they started offering this Mars. It's better on horizontals, but I can't switch midstream to a horizontal live. BNA, member of Cripple Crew Inc. Lurking, he's cocking the baseboard so he can't be tagging everybody. Just installed my new teal Flytanium tie hardware in your pip. Oh, yeah. That sounds dope. Okay. Gotcha, Baz. I don't know why YouTube be doing this stuff, but hopefully they get it fixed soon. There's nothing in our settings as the person with the live that we can change to do that name thing. Have a good one. Thanks for popping in. Have a great day. But you can double tap the screen. True dat. True dat. Double tap the screen or stab that like button. I'm not gonna belabor it the whole stream, but I do want to point out that the Monster and Wixco Black Friday sales are both live. With Wixco, you're getting 45% after code DBD. That drops so many models below $40 or $50, and even the most expensive ones are less than $60 with code DBD right now. This, as you guys know, is just a little budget ripper that I love. And you can get this for less than $40, or they have the sick carbon fiber versions. Ragnar, 8-inch work knife, well made, Nice action. Less than 40 bucks. They're all 14C. And then Fair Monster is 35% after code DBD. That drops everything to less than 160 or less than $200. Let me rephrase. Everything on the site is now under $200 with code DBD. It drops the CPs down to like $76. And the new Xandros, I don't have mine right now. I sent it to Sever to review, and so he can make some content with it. So I don't have mine to show you. But the newest little dope little knife, it's rocking. Let me pull it up. Well, it's not going to show very well. Let's see. Let's see if we can get it to show at all. The Chroma. Let's pop up the Chroma. This actually, I'm going to pop up the one that I have because I think nope, the one I have is sold out. But let me pop this little bad boy up. So let's see if StreamYard will actually share this. Bear Monster, Chroma. I just want to get a good big shot of it up on the screen. Beautiful milled titanium. And LMAX. And right now it's 145 bucks. They only have two styles left. That black and bronze, which I really like. I have the bronze and black. And then they have the satin. That one is still available. $145 for milled tie and LMAX. Again, we're not going to belabor that. Whoops, I didn't mean to close that tab. But we're not going to belabor that. I don't know if you can even see that. Gabe Arlen. Bengals all like, nice. That's cool, though. That's gonna look awesome. Use their provided image and font. Nice. Are you buffering a lot? Working and lurking. Have to find the link from your homepage later. Yeah, I will get it. I will get it. I do need to get it posted to all my links now that it's live. It went live when we did today. The pinned link has the first Kripple Krew merch. I'm going to move these out. I had these out because they were on sale. Also, the Workos HD03. There's a link to it in my review of it. This thing is over half off and only $17 right now. You've got floodlight and spotlight with that gets pretty bright, 3 different signal modes and RGB in a whole bunch of colors and a bunch of different signaling and party modes with the RGB. And you can get it for 17 bucks right now. If you use the code that's in the review of that flashlight, it obviously helps. I mean, not the code, but the link to Amazon, then it helps the channel for the same price, but that's completely up to you. I'm going to pull out what I'm rocking in me pockets today. While you guys let me know what's in your pockets. Also, what was your pregame? Get one of the cats in shape. Oh, that's no good. Robin Dallum, member of Kripple Krew Inc. What it do? Whoop. And then also rocking the G10 Mini Griffin. And you know what? I want this to be full screen. Thank you. And stop. We stop zooming in and out. Just show the knife. Thank you. Camera's messing with me, man. It's one of them streams. I'm all stoked to show off the new merch and it don't want to show it. My brother Mud, member of Kripple Krew Inc., rocking the Olight Baton 3 CJRB Pyrite Alt in Ultim, and the beef. Drop by and pre-gamed a little bit of Trophy White Flour and what was the was it sugar cookies? Wax? I can't remember now. Forgot all of a sudden. Yeah. Grab a hat this week. Hell yeah. Appreciate you, homie. Yeah, the link is the pinned description. Bluminati also dropping that link. Get your Kripple Krew gear. Once again, thank you, my brother. You know, let's do this because I definitely wouldn't be there with have that ready without you, homie. And make sure you get your friendly neighborhood ninja merch at the dojo. You can drop that link too, brother. The engraving is free. That's dope. Hell yeah, Mick. I appreciate you. Got my drop there too. My new red fish scale fin rear. Yay, yay. A live wire, a CRKT minimalist necker, Arctode Pro, and got my neon skull. Pink in the back pocket. About to spark my blunt. Yay, yay. Got the purple G10 Mini Griffin in the pocket. It's such a well-made knife. These aren't mine. These go back to Everyday City Carry when I'm done with them. I've got all four because he worked with Reich and Katuo and started a specific pass around for their products. And I was one of the people that they invited to join. So I've been able to experience a lot of Reich and Katuo lately. And I am going to see if a couple of one, if he ain't willing to sell a couple of these, though. At least one. They are sold out right now. But when they come back in stock, they are well worth the price. They are not a top liner lock. They are a button liner lock, but still very secure. And if I get one, I will hit you up on that, Gabe. Great Lake Derelict. What it do? I'm sure I would recognize your normal name, but it's doing the weird names today. Sean Bats. What up, homie? How you doing? Let's go to the dojo shop. I'm sure it's not crippled. Kaiser T1 in my Carta and gonna grab the tall boy. Oh yeah. There's that dojo link. The Boker Quake and Button Lock, Gareth Bull Zyro, and TW priced on with the Arc Form Theory. Ooh, nice. I wish I was able to grab a Theory when everything went 50% off, but I was still glad that I snagged or that I, ended up with a Saber. Wipe this off. Got a Hank and Out Hank in the pocket today. My top. Oh, there's some buffer. Great. My Topo Hank from Hanking Out. Getting my aluminum OG scales. Yay, yay, yay. No, your name normally just says William Hornbostel. It's doing the weird names today. YouTube does this every once in a while. I don't know if it's only Verts. Ordered the Basti Naga for 111. That's such a cool looking knife. And the new micartas Basti is doing looks so dope. Let's look at some pictures. I'm gonna look at Robin Dahlem's pictures. Oh, I love the Hank too. So this is a Danny Bradley Phantom prototype, and I'm gonna hope that it'll actually show it decently. Let's get it centered. I want to see what that view is like for you guys right now. Okay, you can see it kind of. I don't know how tiny that is on your screen, but we're going to look at the other side. That is one beautiful frame lock. Oh, that looks so good. Get the Zerka tie mask is. That pivot is dope. Oh, that pivot looks good. That looks like one smooth operator. I like it. I like it a lot. Got it on the big screen so it looks awesome. There you go. Oh, it's been doing it on all the lives you've been on recently. You know, the chat was moving pretty quickly the last couple of lives I was on, but now that I think about it, like I played HQ live yesterday. There's another live yesterday that I saw a bunch of folks on. Need an integral in my collection. Yeah, that was one sexy beast right there. The only type of integral that I have in my collection right now is the taco style steel fold over integral, which while I do like this a lot for a budget knife system, I would still like a true like integral, titanium integral. I don't even have a Kaiser Brat G10 integral. Love a nasty recurve. Oh, hell yeah. See, the Kaiser Brat is one that I want to check out. And I always forget Tucson. And there's one that Jason Beecher, or no, Jason Cox just showed me. Let me see if I can find it. Let me find it real quick. Yo, that's a crazy blade. We're going to share this real quick. We're going to share this. This is out of stock. But I'm still going to share because I'm looking for a specific Tucson, but I don't know the number because I don't know all their numbers. Check that thing out. Let me see if it's even showing it. Okay, kind of. The grind on the blade is crazy. That's not the one I'm looking for. Yeah, that grind is pretty. Is that a GTC collab? 5 dots. Who's the designer? It doesn't list. Does it show a maker's mark? Tucson. I don't know who that is. Okay, that's not the app I'm looking for anyway. Gosh, these are stupid prices. Titanium and 14C, $75 after code. Where's the frag tie? Nah, you know what? That's going to take forever to find that way. We're going to do this instead. All right, let me pull this up. BNA sending a picture. Looks like Boz might be sending his carry, but I want to find these pictures. Okay, this is one gorgeous warning. I don't think the video is going to show well. Do I got pictures of it more than the video? Wait, let me scroll back down. One sec. I'm looking for it. Looking. All right, whatever. I'll just show it. Show the video. Maybe. Jim Miller, I see you. I will give you your salute in just a moment. Are you guys seeing this warning from Tucson? Gunstock style frag tie. Sick blade. Inset liner. Look at the frag on the clip. And that's like $76 at White Mountain Knives. Oh, it really was small, wasn't it? Erg. I'm just this sharing is ticking me off, folks. It's ticking me off. I might have to do the double for Tuesdays. I might have to do the double vert and horizontal. Horizontal so everybody can chat, and vert because it's always a vert. Yeah, yay. You know, we was pre-gaming. My gravity style knives are the button lock style. Pickle Steel Rhino. Steve L., member of Cripple Crew Inc., what's going on? And Jim Miller, a member of Cripple Crew Inc., gifting 5 memberships. Thank you, brother. We will give you an Olight Duron acoustic salute. Thank you so much. Cripple Crew, welcome the new members. We're going to see who it was. We've got William Hornbossel, Marco, Nick Travellini, A. Steinman, and Tukabuki. That's a great roll. Hell yeah. Thank you, Jim Miller. I appreciate you, brother. To everybody right now, but Monster is nuts. Wixco is nuts. You can get all the Wixcos between $40 and like $56 or $58, $36 to $58. for the whole Wixco lineup. Fair Monster, $75 to less than $200 for the whole lineup. And then if you don't have an O-Knife Duron, last I checked, they still had this one and the green available. The blue was gone. Oh, you grabbed the blue one, I think. But for $50, this is just stupid. I was talking crap about them calling this stealth gray, saying it should have been called black. But when you get it in person, it is a very, very dark gray. Hey, I appreciate you popping in during your lunch. Dropping the badass emojis, welcoming the new members. Whoops. Scroll. Be shady. Member of Kripple Krew Inc. What it do? Awesome. I appreciate you, Jim. I hope you really enjoy your lunch. And yes, you can front flip the Duron. It's not the easiest because it ain't made for it, but it do it. Awesome. We'll take a look at those buys. Yeah, I'm back. All right, Jim, we're going to scroll down and take a look at that too. I'm just catching up on the chat right quick. Back to member of Kripple Krew Inc. William Hornbostel, welcome back. I appreciate your support, brother. I'm glad the shutdown is over and you're getting paid again. Thank you for the support, brother. Brown Sugar, what's up, sis? How are you? Good to see you. Steak and shrimp noodles. Ooh, sounds good. Stephen Parks, member Kripple Krew Inc. At work, just popping in to show some love and hit the like button. Thank you. I appreciate you. Marco, welcome to the crew again. All right. Take it easy, Jason Beecher. You have a great day. We're going to take a look at some Instagram pics real quick. They still owe you a paycheck and a half. Oh, I'm sure. They'll take their time catching up. For our brother BNA, we are looking at some cock and an AD 20.5. And then our brother Jim Miller, Devo Tall Boy, Devo Pony Stout, a wicked little fixie. You got the awesome Viper Raid pouch with the dope patches. We got, ooh, no knife day. Devo Growler XL. And look at those. Nice. You got all three. You got 3 of the 4 Jack Wolf finishes. And that looks so good. Hell yeah. Killer scores, brother. Happy belated birthday. Ooh, no. We've got the Concept Havoc and the, I can't remember the name and model on this one. Look at the sick alien Hank in the back. I like it. Our Hazard, I said Havoc. Concept Hazard with the Bali lock. That thing looks nuts. Uh-oh. The naked. Lone Star Down Boy, carry of the day, Bruce Blades Enforcer, and a Civivi Altus. Yay, yay, yay. That's a good question. Let's look at Riot XO. Here's a cool one. Hear me out. Here's a gravity knife that you can take on a plane with you, Mr. Hornbossel. Riyadh XO is kind of what I was thinking, even though I don't have one. But check this out. White Mountain Knives, Riyadh XO U. Get the utility knife, gravity. Get it for $70 after code DBD or anybody's code. Just use somebody's code to save 10%. And then if you're going to fly, you can ditch the blade, keep the gravity knife, and even fidget. And then when you land, just go. You can stop anywhere if you only have a carry-on even and you can't bring blades with you. You can stop anywhere and grab some utility blades and slap it in there. And it'd probably be one of your most used knives. Now, they do make the beautiful gravity knives that lock. You know, that one locks as well. But I mean, you can get, this is the medium size, but these are going to be like $260 after discount. You can get a gravity karambit if you want to stab yourself in the hand. I want one of those. I do. Even if I think I'll probably stab myself in the hand. You can get a gravity push dagger. But yeah, check out the XOUs. You can get them with like this gunstock frag or the speed holes, and you get a gravity blade there. Let's see what happens if we search gravity. The Daily Carry Mini. Oh, the Remettes these are very good. I have reviewed these, and this is a stupid price right now. $206, so it would be $180, $185 for the Sharp Leopard. These are beautiful. And that one's like actually comfortable to use. It's not just a rectangle. That's a very good price. Right after the safety brief, of course. Dude, I want one so bad. I want the regular Riyadh XOs, and I want the XO karambits, and I do want the utility knife. I think they'd all be dope. The karambit, I think I would have a lot of fun with. Just closing it is where I would need to watch myself. Whoa, word. Let me pull up, see if I can pull up Mud's carry right quick. Yeah, those Riyadh XOs, those are pretty dope. But so is that Remette for quite a bit less money. The Remette is, I gotta believe, more comfortable in hand. Pardon me. Here is Mud's carry today. We've got the Pyrite Alt in Ultum, Titanium Beef, Olight, Baton 3. We've got an Issuing Stitches Hank, and some of that Washington Legal Recreational. Dig it. See how that view looks. You're seeing a little bit of it, dang it. I hate this, is ticking me off. Makes me want to do only verts. Let's do it like this. There you go. That's a little better, probably. I mean, only horizontal, I should say, not only verts. Yeah, dude, Mud is like He's legit, my brother. Just not by blood. Um, he's only a few minutes away from me here in Southeast Washington. We have three recreational stores in our little town of 40,000 people. Well, 45, I guess, if you consider our little suburb that we in. About 45,000 people, and we got three fantastic herb shops that all offer 25% veterans discounts all the time. Love it. That's going to be the hardest part of leaving Washington State is our stores. I've been to stores in more than 15 states now. I love recreational travel. If I'm in a new state that has it, I got to check it out. And I've shopped in over 15 states, and Washington has the best. Now, I do wish that you could see and smell the flower like you can in other states. But just the overall selection of products and pricing, especially for quality, Washington is the best. Oh yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure in Seattle they're everywhere. I went to I can't remember. Is it Gary Payton's store? Which Sonic has the last one I went to in Seattle was owned by one of the Sonics, former Sonics. Obviously, there is no Sonics. Yeah, it's Gary Payton's. Yeah, that's the last store. That's the last store that I was at. Well, unless you're fighting a midget flea, I think you would need the blade. Because they ain't even going to be able to see or feel what you packing otherwise. Oh, Sean Kemp and Peyton. Yay, yay. Hell yeah. That's awesome. I saw Gary Payton leaving. Like, I didn't get a chance to chat with him. As I was going in, he was saying later to everybody and headed out. But he had popped into the store. I don't know how frequently that happens, because I've only been there the one time. I wasn't going to, try to chase the dude when he's leaving. And be like, hi, can I say hi? Will you sign this? So, we needs to talk. Kripplies. We did not do our nominations last week. So we need to nominate some Krippley contenders. Let me get my notepad is what I'm looking for. Proper notepad. Which one did I actually write it in? I think it was this one. Oh, it's in my TRM notebook. I have too many notebooks. I don't know why I write stuff in different ones, but you grab the one that's handy. Then you forget which one you wrote each note in. At least if you're like me. Maybe you're not. Talked with Tim Wakefield for like 2 hours painting a mural. That's cool. Hell yeah. Oh yeah, Agent 007. That's awesome, homie. Oh, that is a killer new knife day. Why can't I find my TRM notepad? You know, the wise tuber would have had this prepared. But that's not me. All right, we're gonna write in a different notebook for right now. So I can lose this one too later. But we're gonna start it off with our USA nominations in the 150 or less category. Jimmy effing Crow, legendary member of the community and my brother. What's going on? Good to see you. The Cripple Crew and Disabled but Deadly merch store is live, brother. Brother Blue helped me set that up. And that is the pinned link in the top of the chat. Oh, hey, I found the right notepad. All right. So, our Marco, new member. So, Kripplies nomination. Whoop. So the first category that we're going to talk about for the Kripplies is USA made knives, $150 or less. What would be your nominees for 2025's best knives? And now, I think the price of $150, if it's a knife that you can find everywhere and use 10% codes, and that code gets it below $150, then I think it still counts. Cat Scratch, what's up, homie? How you doing? Hope you're having a killer day. Let me see something. I want to look up. Pulling something up real quick. So I know the Bel Air Clip Point came out this year. Not the regular Bel Air, but the Clip Point came out this year. And it is very easy to find under 150, especially Lone Star Knives or North Florida EDC, either one of those where 10% gets you under $150. It looks like the Bel Air XL is more than 150 even with discount. Just barely. It's 153. But that one doesn't count. The Bel Air Clip Point would. That's a 2025 USA made knife. Hogue Misto, is that under 150? Let me pull up. Hogue Misto. Yes, it is. Absolutely. White Mountain Knives, you're getting it, or any website that you can use 10%. You are getting that for under 150. So yes, Jesse, member of Gripple Crew, hey, what's going on? Good to see you. So Hogue Misto is our first nominee for USA 150 and under. We're not voting today. We're just taking some nominees. I'm going to write down Hogue Misto. I'm going to add the Bel Air clip point and micarta. Well, I mean, the Bel Air clip point is micarta. But that one's USA made 150 and under. Are you on a phone or a computer? Because if I click it on my laptop, I go right to it. You might have to copy and paste the link. Let me add it to the description of this live stream. I should have. I think I did, but I'm going to double check. Because if I've got it in the description, you'd be able to click it there even on a phone. Yes, it's in the description of this live stream. So if you click description, you'd be able to click it if you're on a phone and the link itself isn't working. Matt Morer, what's going on? Yeah, it's got the names. The YouTube names have been jacked again lately. It's a pain when it doesn't do it. Brown Sugar, would you mind trying clicking description underneath the live stream? Or clicking more, the dots and description and seeing if you can click the link just to let me know. I'm not asking you to buy anything. Been busy all day. Yeah, there is hats, t-shirts, hoodies, and a coffee mug. Kripple Crew DBD gear. You can rock some disabled but deadly with the GIMP parking pass. We'll pull it up again in a bit. Awesome. Very cool, very cool. Can anybody else think of any other 2025 USA made knives under 150? This is going to be a light category. There's not a lot of them. Oh, that's a pain. So YouTube's not even working right now in the description like it normally does on Vert Lives. I think that's a category that might require some more thought because it's going to be hard to find very many USA made knives under 150. Like, oh, you know what? No, I think the Para 3 Salt Lightweight might have been last year on tablet. That's awesome. Buck Range Pro. Yep, that's another good one. We'll put that one down. Kershaw probably had some launches in that price range. Put down the Buck Range Pro. I'm here for the Kripplies votes. Yay, yay. Bear Ops. Is there a specific model from them that you would nominate as the best under 150 that they did this year? This knife right here, or the one in the middle of this three? This one right here is a prototype of the Katuo Noctis, designed by our homie Sever 7. Good, and welcome, Pendragon. And then we got Robo Steve-O. What's going on, homie? Good to see you. None for now, member of Cripple Crew Inc. What's up? Middle of the three. Roger that, roger that. Back to work. I appreciate you. William, have a killer rest of your day. This is an Ares EDC custom spike. Her name is Lagatha, and she's the prettiest shield maiden who ever was. She lives on my belt. She is a beautiful sack style warning in AEBL with burlap micarta and brass pins. Just the perfect knife. My most carried, most used blade by far. Ares EDC Custom. Yeah, what's up? Good to see you, Captain Check. Look at the hot. Yeah, this is an Ares EDC Custom. You can hit him up on Instagram, and he has a great channel here on YouTube. I'm sure one of my mods will drop his links. He does custom handmade knives. He has about 40, just over 40 patterns that he does now. And this is his spike pattern. And if you like Warncliffs, his new micro pattern is also fantastic. I will get an Ares EDC micro. This is the Sever 7 Noctis by Katuo. The Katuo Noctis, I should say the Katuo Noctis by Sever 7. This is his, the first batch of prototypes. He got 3 of them and he sent one in for review. I got to check this out at Blade Show West. Whoops. I keep getting my finger stuck on it. But this is a gorgeous design. Full tie backspacer, inset liner, and they are going to be extending this front flipper a little bit and jimping it better, because like you can make it work, but it doesn't just grab and roll very easily. Yeah, you really gotta get it hooked right. So this is the first of the prototypes. They are going to extend this and make this a better front flipper, and I think make this just slightly sharper so that you get a little bit more purchase when you're flicking it out. You know, again, prototype, so there will be changes before the production model. But this beautifully thin hollow grind here And then you get this bulky tip. Just a wicked blade. I love the design from our homie Sever 7. He did a fantastic job, None for Now. And with just a couple of thank you, Jimmy, for dropping Aries link. Yeah, you were asking about the Spike Pendragon. That link is for Aries EDC, and you can see everything he's working on. He shows his entire process. He does stuff live. And there are playlists that talk about how you can get an Aries EDC custom yourself. Pretty hit on spinning till February. Won a Geo Blaze last night. Oh, that's awesome. That is a cool looking knife. Yeah. Yeah, Sever has shown it. Because this is his. I got to check it out at, like I said, at Blade Show West. So I actually handled Sever's prototypes before he did because he had issues and couldn't travel to Blade Show West, which was where they first got him in. So I got to check it out and was giving him feedback because he was asking questions about the prototype and how they did. And then right after he got all 3 versions in, he did not take long before he sent this one in for us to review. And I truly appreciate him for that. This will be going back to him, of course. And I'm sure going to other reviewers. But what a killer design. The mini Martyr too. Take it easy, Mud. Good to see you. Love you, brother. Ordered your Kripple Krew hat? Hell yeah. I appreciate you, homie. I do believe you are the first purchase of Kripple Krew Inc. merchandise, and I truly appreciate that. Yeah, he really killed it. He did. The Tonto is beautiful. We're going to wipe this off a little bit because it's getting a little on my finger greases. But you have a truly useful secondary tip. That very bulky tip, and we do have more strength out here because of that flat grind. And then just a slicey edge. Of course, this plunge will probably be pulled back so we don't have the smile already at the end. You know, again, prototype. So this isn't anything I would hold against the knife because that's not, Ketuo won't do that on the production version. It'll be a proper plunge and sharpening choil. But I really like what he's got going on here. Single liner for the liner lock. We've got really solid lockup, like bank vault solid lockup. Internal stop pins running on a racetrack. Milled into the tie scales. See if I can get a decent shot of it. There we go. You can see the top of that racetrack there for those stop pins. I appreciate you, Mick. I do. Still watching. Word. Got the black on black on black. Yay, yay, yay. Yes, yeah, there is a fair amount of distance between the secondary tip and the primary tip. You have a fair amount of edge out there. And then I like, you got a slight poonage and then a straight clip that brings the tip. It's slightly higher than the pivot, but still low enough that I can use that primary tip as like a precision X-Acto blade if I don't want to use that secondary tip on a flat surface. It'll be a slicing dream. Got to get chopping and cooking soon for Turkey Day. Man, we got lag again. Have a great week, brother. Hope you have a killer Thanksgiving. There will be no TNT this week. As everybody will be having their Thanksgiving dinners. Black on Black hat is dope. I truly appreciate you, brother. Moving tomorrow. Well, congrats on the new place. Have a killer day, my friend, and a happy Thanksgiving. Yes, Sever. Hats off, Sever. Just an awesome design. Looking forward to seeing these early next year. Move that O-light out of the way. Been checking this little Wii out, the Tyro, that Fred the Lug sent in to the channel. He did an awesome anno job on this. That teal turquoise with purples and golds in it. And then the black hardware looks great. Next design with the super lock. A very, very short super lock. Like, really interesting how he shortened the system up. And bigger than I thought. Gonna need to grab a tea. I truly appreciate you, brother. Folks, if you didn't hear, the Kripple Krew merch shop is live. You can get your Kripple Krew gear. You can get your disabled but deadly gear with like the parking plaque logo on it. You can get t-shirts, hats, hoodies, and a mug. Free shipping over $45. You just got to use code free ship. No, I think it already applies it. It already applies code free ship. After 45 bucks. Hell yeah, absolutely. I know I'll talk to you before then. But definitely, happy Thanksgiving to everybody. Has anybody snagged anything on them Black Friday sales yet? I know I could be finding and posting a bunch of them, but I didn't think everybody wanted to be flooded with a ton of links. I might do a Black Friday, like Amazon Fine Deal video for tomorrow. We'll see. But I'm not tools to make them. Yeah, hell yeah, that's awesome. Oh, that sucks, homie. I wish I would have said it sooner. You might be able to cancel your order and reorder. Your Growler XL is waiting at home. Oh, you know, I did not order an XL, even though it's dope and so well priced. But I do have the regular Growler V2, and I like this so much. I want a mini Growler. That's the one I want, is a mini Growler, because this is plenty big to me. The other one, the Growler XL, is just so fun, and it is fun. But Mad Yako would be into a Protect Godfather, but also into a Flex Shop rotary grinder. Yes, you can make your own stuff. I get you. And One Moon's doing the same right now. Instead of buying knives, buying the stuff to make them. Investing in the future. I hope you're having a killer day, my brother out there in Ohio. Passed on the XL. Need bigger hardware with a bigger knife. I think the XLs look dope, and I do think they're fairly priced. It's just, I don't think that I would carry it more than this one. I still think this one would get more carry because it's a more comfortable size. And, you know, I love my stout and pony stout. Growler XL cuts like a mofo and is strangely light. Oh, I've heard it's amazing. I've heard it's a great knife. I do think it's fair price, and I think it looks sick. I got no knock against it. And if I could afford to just grab it to add to the collection for fun, I would. But that kind of, you know, I'm working on some grails instead. Kneel to the Mizak on that lunch break. You like the regular growler better? Well, yeah, for carry, of course. But I do think the XL is sick. And if I had the extra funds just chilling, it was very, very tempting. Very tempting. I appreciate that, Robo. That is a huge, huge shout out to my brother Bluminati Ninja. Huge shout out to Bluminati Ninja, who he set up so much of that for me. Have the Gen 1, Gen 2 carbon fiber and mini carbon fiber and mini and tie. The mini and ties look sick. I would love to get a mini carbon fiber because of this one. But the minis and tie look, and this acoustics I've heard on them are great. Hard to pick a favorite. It's such a cool knife. Yeah, this one I looked into. They had already sold out. And wait, they might not have sold out. There might still be some available. But I think they had sold out already. And Lefty, there's a few of us new to the pass around group, and he asked if anybody wanted to check out a few of the older Devo models that everybody else had already reviewed. So like Sever 7 and we checked them out. And it was the mash, this, and a pony stout. And I already have a pony stout. And when the first time I flicked that out and saw that blade, I sent a message to Lefty and I'm like, can I buy this one from you? And he was like, yep, you can. Have a great Thanksgiving, Steve. Appreciate you popping in. Mini Tie Growler, Tie Kubi Decimal, and the Orlock. That is a hell of a carry. That is. Yeah, my personal other Devos. My first was the Pony Stout. I got this in a trade with Rolf Roberts, and I love this thing. This was one of the first titanium knives that I started carrying regularly. And then big homie, hey man, Jamie sent in a stout V1 for my birthday with the Timascus backspacer added. And this is just amazing action. And this isn't even skiffed. It's just perfect. K Mason, what it do? What it do? Stout and Buzz still lead the pack. The buzz is pretty cool. Me personally, I am chasing the Para2 or PM2. Let me grab a couple of things. I'm chasing the PM2 Tonto because I've got the Warney in the regular blade shape. Have the Proto and LMAX. Check some pictures. Yep, we do got more pictures. Oh, first off, here's that T-Cal that Sean Batts got. One of my grails is a Piranha, T-Cal Piranha. And an adversary. Here's the Agent 007. Ooh-wee. Here's a B Shady pocket check. You know it's going to be fat stacked. We got a premium pony stout. Ooh, Jack Wolf. We got the Santa Muerta. I love the skull dab spoon. Got the tie dice. Ooh, Vanguard Mary. That is very cool. Oh, does that have gold in it? Wicked cool. Awesome shots. Oh, the premium pony stout looks so good. I haven't handled one, but it looks so good. Man, the way they did that bolster is just fantastic. Oh, man, I'm answering a message real quick. Entering your message, William. There we go. Making sure I don't have any more pictures. I'm missing out. Any on the Gold Steel? Oh, yay, yay, yay. Kelly! What's up, sis? Member Cripple Crew Inc. Good to see you. Gotta go back to work. Ah. Ah. That's the exact one I'm chasing. I've been working on a trade for one, and it's turned into a triangle trade, and it has stalled. I'm trying. I mean, I'll even show you what I have currently on the block with one half of the triangle, or one, not half, 1/3 of the triangle. So right now, I am putting up the TRM Holy Nerd in milled brass and magna cut. This was a Blade Show special. I mean, I know they have made these before. They made this one specifically for Blade Show, and it was the only copper out there. And a Lynch Northwest Giant Mouse Ace Riv liner lock. Only 250 made. That's what I've currently got up for my part of the trade. Waiting on the other it has become unresponsive, unfortunately. And another grail that I am chasing. Oh crap. Happy birthday tomorrow. Flightanium does great parts. Vanguard Mary number 2, Proto Stout V2 and LMAX. Jack Wolf, little bro, in the flow, spicy lollipop and clear the glow steel, have a Hank, Forrest Hank, skull, or Forrest Skull Hank, and the tie dice. Yay, yay, yay. Yay, yay, happy birthday, happy birthday. Screw the party ass, take your shirts off. Tristan! Projectiles are sharp, member of Cripple Crew Inc. What it do, my brother? What it do? Yeah, and the next grail that I will be purchasing, I already have the line on it. I'm just kind of getting the funds together. The same place, this same person that I scored this beautiful TRM Atom with the Mike Irie hollow grind and lizard skin tie, which was very high on my grail list, is going to be selling me a TRM Shadow, my top TRM grail. And then I will have Atom, Shadow, Neutron, Nerd, Bulldog, and Tagalong. That's my main grails that I'm in the hunt for at the moment, K Mason. What about you? What are you in the hunt for? Tristan just got his first TRM, and he's a believer now. He has a Neutron 2 in Lizard Skin Titanium, and one in Frag Tie on the way. All right, Robo. Happy birthday if I don't see you tomorrow. Have a killer day. Mick Ranger with the super chat says $2 for the Grail Fund. I appreciate you and all your support, brother. He's also the first one to order one of the Cripple Crew hats. If you weren't here to see the merch earlier, I'm going to try to show it again real quick, see if we can get the best view of it up that we can with the way YouTube is screwing up the shares today. All right, let's get this as big as I can. Wonder if, will this, I want to see something. See if this helps at all. No. All right. Well, we're just going to do some close-ups. We have Cripple Crew t-shirts with, whoops, the Cripple Crew logo right on the front, and then you got the big old Cripple Crew on the back, DBD on the sleeve. You got Cripple Crew mug. We've got the parking placard t-shirts, and you can get these in multiple colors. But it's got the deadly gimp parking placard. Also has the DBD on the sleeve. You can get hats. There's that one right there with the DBD hat. One that Mick Ranger got was the Cripple Crew. Let me get this logo showing better. Cripple Crew. And he went black on black on black. Look at that. That's a good looking trucker hat. Black on black on black. Cut your hair. I need them. I wish I could pick the models, the generic models, make them cut their hair. But we'll go back to the regular hat. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. You can get the parking placard hat if you just want to rock disabled but deadly. You can be the scary gimp on the block. We got Kripple Krew hoodies. Look at that. I would even look good in like the dark heather. If you're more of a gray person. Ooh, that charcoal. That charcoal is clean. And then you got your hoodie with the gimp tag. My original logo came from looking at my parking placard and just wanting to add a knife and a skull. And Blue took it and improved it. I like that charcoal. That charcoal is clean. But check out your Kripple Krew merch. Free shipping on all orders, $45 and over. Stickers coming soon. Yes, there is wheelchair logo hats. So hats have, you can get the wheelchair logo, the Kripple Krew, or the DBD. And then hoodies and t-shirts are just either the parking, the gimp, the parking, the wheelchair, or the usual cane logo. But they do have a way to offer stickers on there, and that is going to be up soon, Josh. That's awesome, B Shady. I appreciate all you guys' support. I'm not just trying to like hawk my shit, but I am stoked because today's the first day it's live. One more shout out to the brother Bluminati Ninja for everything he does for this community. Dude is insane how much time he puts into helping others. I appreciate that, homie. Henry G, I just spotted this because I was on the other screen. I appreciate you, brother, with another super chat for the Grail funding. Thank you, Henry G. Your support means a lot. Some Mike Irie, Adam, acoustics on the salute. I don't think K Mason answered what his. The gear is dope. You should hawk it as much as possible. I appreciate you. I don't know what was I about to say. I don't know if K Mason answered what grails he was chasing. Chris Lopez, my brother, what it do, homie? What it do? I wish that these thumb studs were on the Neutron. And then about the only thing that I could add to this is maybe some jimping, but you don't need it with the way the scales lock you in. Yay. The Gimp Force is strong with the Kripple Krew. Hell yeah, Robin. Have a great time with the doggo and have a wonderful Thanksgiving, my friend. Need Adam too, definitely. There's always 50-something chasing. Yes. Yeah, I think you're going to fall. As much as you love the Neutron, you with your war room size hands might prefer the Atom. It'll be interesting when you check one out. Maybe I'll send this one to you the next time I send something, so you can check this one. Oh, I got to send your RCK9 and your Cold Steel back soon. This one could go with that to check out. Oh, no. Watch my tip. Got to get some gear from Blue as well. Absolutely. Man, I just broke a little tiny bit of my pokey tip off. Not very much. Not very much. It's still very pokey. I hit the pocket clip on this Katuo. Just barely got a little tiny. No. Oh, it was metal from this that I just pulled off the tip. Okay, I just wiped the black off and the tip is fine. Woo! Man, I was like, did I mess up my mic? I re-tip. Oh, we good. It was just steel or titanium from the clip, so I'm all right. Oh, I bet that looks so dope. And then the Ultim is beautiful. I'm gonna let the poppers out, folks. I'll be right back. Let me set this down. You go outside the party? Come outside. All right. Whoa. Oh, that's gonna feel good. Walking back from letting the dogs out, with my neck, I don't look down very well. Stepped on a dog bone, almost went down, but did the slide with it instead. Yeah, the hip's gonna feel that later. Actually prefer the Ultim one. Yay. Has anybody else checked out the Wii Tyro? It's not one that I, considered like buying because it looked so small. Well, Fred sent it in to let me review it. And I realized it's like pretty much Pony Stout size with a very similar grip area and a super lock. So we came up with, now we got some more of the crew here. We came up with a few nominees earlier for Best USA Knife, 150 and under. Our next category is, let me see, Kripplies 2025 nominees. Best USA made. 151 to $300 is our next category. So we did we have Demco 8020.5, one of the rebladed ones. Yes. Yeah, the reblades he does are so sick. So our next category would be Best USA Made Knives from $151 to $300. I'm going to start kicking off with a knife that I believe needs to be on there. And that is the Bel Air XL. Putting that down. Kershaw Bel Air XL. What else do you guys think for new knives from 2025, USA made, in that 150 to 300 price range? For me, another one that has to be there, absolutely has to be there, is the TRM Bulldog Rev B. Bel Air and the Deca. Well, the Deca's not from this year. They didn't do any new Deca this year. And this is 2025 knives only. Deca would be on the top list of knives in that price range. Or you can, you could even put it on the sub 150. But it doesn't work as a 2025 nominee unless there was a new Deca I'm not aware of. Wait, where was that Tonto Deca? Who had the Tonto Deca? Somebody had a new Tonto Deca this year that was an exclusive. Let me look it up. Smoky Mountain Knife Works. Okay, here's another one that I think should be added to the sub 150 price. Holy crap. You can get this for $118 right now. Check this out. Tell me this doesn't belong on the USA under 150. So this is the Hogue Deca Tonto Smoky Mountain Knife Works exclusive Magna Cut. And look at that killer pattern on the G-Mask. It's Texas Rattlesnake G-Mask G10. Yeah, Texas. That looks so cool. Whoop, there we go. Tonto Deca. And you can get it right now for $118 after code DBD. Oh, wait. No codes on SMKW. I take that back. I don't have a code for them. But $130 still. $130 for that. That's killer. So there is a new Deca that we can add for this year. I'm going to write that one down. SMKW. Deca Tonto. Blind Wolf Fury. Remember Cripple Crew Inc? What it do, homie? Hope you got your tracking number yesterday. You and Kane Miranda will be the first two to get the mini parking tags that Blue made. And drop those in your giveaways. Yes, I have. I'm gonna pull that one up real quick. It is gorgeous. And I want crew wear. I'm surprised they still have some. We'll share this. But I have one big thing that holds me back from buying it. And this is just a me problem that most people probably don't have. But this is what I want in a pair of 3. DLC crew wear all day. Yes, please. But I don't like them using. I wish they would have used camo carbon, because if I do a custom build, I want to put USA carbon fiber on it, on a USA made knife. If they'd worked with camo carbon on this, I'd be all over it. But the one that's really egregious to me is the Liberty cutout blade. Not using USA carbon for that one is really egregious to me. I think the Toxic Storm looks so good. Or the Jungle. Yeah, I think it looks so freaking good. But I want American carbon fiber on my own, whether it's from somebody like Unlock Composites or actual camo carbon scales. That's what I would want for mine. I think it looks great. I just know that I would end up changing those scales. It's like my Ultim one has USA made Ultim from Cerberus. Now, if it was going on any of my, if that was any non-USA brand, I wouldn't care. And for most people, they won't care either. I just have a weird hang up on that I would want to end up putting American scales on it myself. Grab your Cripple Crew gear. Much appreciated, Brother Blue. Anybody have any other nominees in that $150 to $300 range? Let me take a look. Yeah, this one absolutely. The Rev B has to be on that list. You can get this with G10 starting right at just over barely over $200 after my TRM code. And while I thought the first Bulldog, I reviewed it. I thought it was a nice knife. I didn't think it compared to their Shadow at all. But the Rev B has become one of my main most carried since I got it. It ends up in a pocket more often than not because it's just too comfortable to use. The crossbar is done so much better on this one, and the blade hole cutout is much improved. So this has to be on that list. We getting late in the stream. I should have done the nominees early in the stream. I don't think we're gonna get too far on the nominees today. Shout out to my little girl for bringing home a huge bag of Mickey D. Oh, me. I'm a white chocolate macadamia nut or a snickerdoodle guy. I'm allergic to chocolate. I can't eat it. So I'm a white chocolate or snickerdoodle guy. Those are my go-to cookies. If a peanut butter cookie's done right, I really dig a peanut butter cookie too. I'm not a big sweets guy though, but those would be my preferred cookies. Hell yeah. Daughter out there working her tail off. Very cool, very cool. I was proud of Deadly Daughter yesterday. She's in the dorm And they've got both her and her roommate have their bunks raised to the highest spot so that they can have each of them has their own desk under their bed, and they put stuff under their bed so they can work under there and use that space. But she was climbing down and lag. There we go. She was climbing down off of her bunk, and her foot landed on her slipper, and she slipped and busted her ankle up. And I didn't break it, but she twisted it really well. Absolutely. Join the Cripple Crew. You can get your Cripple Crew merchandise in the pinned link. And she had to go to the school nurse. You know, she's out there. She's all the way down in Texas. And doctor checked out her leg, her ankle, and said she didn't break it, but she twisted it pretty bad. And she had to keep it wrapped. She could have a walking boot if she wanted it. But she still had to go to class after that. And then she worked a 5-hour shift after class, just wrapped it up and was walking. She was hurting, but she still went to work. And I'm like, I'm proud of you. Don't be calling in just because you twisted your ankle. Yeah, Deadly daughter is actually going to be hooking up with Deadly Jr. today. He's driving from Arizona to Texas to pick her up. And she's going to be spending Thanksgiving with him, which is pretty dope. And then in less than 2 weeks, she'll be home. She'll be home for a month. I'm well stoked for that. Kurt White. What it do, homie? What it do? Yeah, I am well stoked for a month with the Deadly daughter back home. And then we will be traveling and flying down to spend a week in Arizona with my son and daughter-in-law and my granddaughter for Christmas. So it's gonna be nice to see the family after several months. It's definitely taken some adjustment. The first empty nester period. You know what? I don't have to worry about anything this year. There is our town's nicest hotel. It's locally owned, but it's gorgeous. It's a nice luxury hotel. Has a beautiful, very high rated restaurant in it. And one thing they do is they do Thanksgiving dinner there. And Mrs. Deadly and I this year, we just made reservations to go have some awesome food fed to us. And no cooking, no cleanup, come home, straight to nap. Actually kind of looking forward to that. A Thanksgiving with no work. It's like, it's going to be weird for sure. But yeah, we're going to hang out, just the two of us. Of course, we'll talk to the family. But then we're just going to go have that dinner together. It'd be interesting. And then Christmas, we'll actually be flying back from Arizona on Christmas Day because Mrs. Deadly has to work the next day. So we will be traveling Christmas, but it'll be worth it since we'll have just seen my granddaughter. Whoop, knocking stuff over. So are you the one in charge of making everything for Thanksgiving? Yeah. Yeah, this will be our first time for sure doing it. We've always, Thanksgiving was always either at our house or at my dad's house. And then when my dad passed, of course, it was always at our house. But like my son is huge into turkey. Mrs. Edley and I aren't big into turkey or turkey leftovers. Like I don't mind turkey on Thanksgiving, but I don't do a lot with turkey. And so like it's so much to do. And instead we can just go and get exactly what we want from their Turkey Day spread. Just be sitting at the house with the pupper, probably playing with lasers. Yeah. Gonna keep it simple. Yeah, that's the one thing we won't have is we won't have any leftovers. Yeah, we're gonna be in Southern AZ for 1 week near Fort Huachuca. That area. Like you can see the border blimp from my son's backyard. Or, a border blimp. Meaning me stop humping the laser. Like, see, with leftovers, next day after Thanksgiving, I was always down with a big old turkey sandwich on sourdough. But after one, I was done with the turkey leftovers because I'm just not a big turkey guy. Yeah, he's like legit way down by the border. He's a couple hours from the airport that we're flying into. I think we're flying into Tucson and then drive south for a couple of hours. Fresh homemade sourdough. Oh, that sounds so good. Wonder how old her starter is. That stuff always trips me out. Like the live sourdough starter, and also people that do the kombucha and keep the mother going. Like that stuff is trippy to me. Her starter's 130 years old. That is crazy. That's got to have some awesome flavor in it. Yeah, I've never gotten into that, but I know some people that are pretty deep into it and are very, very protective of their starters. That's crazy. You'd have to bake a lot of bread to make that worth it. Like, you'd have to bake a lot to make that kind of effort worth it. Yeah, like I said, the flavor's got to be amazing. Ting, ting. She does make it every day. That's a lot of work. Does she sell it? Is that like her hustle? I do not have a Recon 1, Maverick. The only cold steel in my collection currently, besides the Armiger 2, is the Cold Steel 8015. I am checking out Tristan's Cold Steel Engage right now with the Atlas lock. I have this here for review. I need to let me wipe my fingy grease. But I don't have a Recon 1. I need to get more Cold Steel. I know Chicago Knife Works has a killer sale today, somebody said. But I'm not buying any more knives at the moment until I get that shadow squared away. She adopted 4 children. Gotcha. So she just makes a lot of bread. Yeah, this Engage is hella dope. Definitely a straight up overkill lock that I would not worry about failing on me at all. Definitely not as fidgety as a shark lock, but you can still fidget. This is the first time I've checked out the Atlas, and I understood that it was stronger than the shark lock, but when you actually check out the mechanism and how it works, this is a beast. Told her to buy all the bread. Too bad it doesn't travel well. Can have you get a loaf and then ship it. I love me some good sourdough. Growing up in the Bay Area, used to be able to get some phenomenal sour breads out of San Francisco back when it was a semi-inhabitable city. Not a place I go to anymore, but used to love getting sourdough in Frisco. When I would fly out of there, I'd always get a fresh. When I was a kid, I would fly from once a year. My dad would have me. I would fly from California up to Washington once or twice a year to visit my dad, and I would typically fly out of San Francisco, and would always get a fresh loaf of sourdough to bring on the plane with me to eat for the trip. Now I can't stand going to San Francisco. Are you near the city, Mick? I can't remember. Oh no, you're Arizona now. You're Arizona now. But were is Brooklyn where you were from? I've never been to New York. And nowadays, certain grocery stores shutting down here. Gonna have to search out some bakers. It sucks to be losing some good bread. Grew up in Queens. Okay. Fred said you should come. You know, Brooklyn's only like 30 minutes away. Good to see you, Fred. Hope you're having a killer day. Yeah, I've never been to New York. Okay, maybe. Maybe. Spinning, spinning, spinning. There we go. One hour north of New York City. That's probably the best way to do it, right? Because you can have access. Still get. Wow, internet is really messing. I was trying to say that sounds like the best of both worlds because you have access to the city, but you can get away and go home. Yeah, there's. It looks like a pretty. Looks like it'd be fun to visit. I should say. Like it's me. I'm not a big city guy anymore. As I get older and grumpier, and less people friendly. Like when you realize how the general stupidity of man more. I kind of don't enjoy cities as much as I used to, but that is one of the few that is like on the bucket list to at least check out. Aries EDC, what's up, homie? Good to see you. That's awesome. That is awesome. Val, I bet you had some badass food. Rye's a great dude, and he's got wicked stuff to check out. Couldn't handle the cold. Yeah, I am definitely looking forward to getting somewhere southern and warmer in the not too distant future. Oh, I wasn't saying New Yorkers were jerks. I was just saying that as I grow older, you start to realize that, the more time, the more people you have together, that it's just a natural fact. The more stupid people are also going to be there. And I have less tolerance for stupidity nowadays. Feel me? Like they are very friendly there, he says. Like the muggers, they say thank you afterwards at least. Yeah, it is true. A lot of people think that New Yorkers are just fast talking assholes because there's been a lot of TV. Yeah, there's been a lot of movies and TV that portray people in the city that way. Like it's different from other cities and automatically turns people into jerks or something. What are you working on today, Aries? I know you was at the regular job. Are you working in the shop today on anything, or are you getting ready for the holidays? Oh, you got a drop on Friday. I know that. By the way, you can get a naked column this Friday. I don't know what else is in the drop, but I know the naked column is. I'd show it on screen, Aries, but the screen share, it's not working too well today, and it would just be a tiny picture if I did. So instead, I will say, Aries ADC makes awesome knives, and there is a drop this Friday. Yes, yes, you do. Got some of the Nitro V and Alex Blades in from me. Heat treat. Gotcha. LMAX. Okay. There we go. Dibs on number 3. What is in this week's drop besides the naked column? Let me pull up your Instagram. I need to just look at it myself. Oh, Robin, I just saw your message. I will chat with you later. Let me show it. Pull up Aries Instagram here. Nope, that's the last drop. Mini Gargoyle and naked column. I'm going to show these real quick. It's okay. Don't worry about it, dude. I'm pulling it up myself, Aries. You can drive. Don't worry. Oh, mini Cardinals and the Cardinal clip will be available. Okay. I'm going to pull those up. I'm going to share as much as this as it'll show of. There's the mini column. I love that blade shape. That is such a useful little knife right there. That'd be a perfect necker. You can neck the hell out of that. We've got mini Gargoyle. Another awesome little blade. That acid etched ADCrV2 looks great. And you know, those ADCrV2 nakeds are going to be very fairly priced. Where is the Cardinal clip? I know he has dropped pictures of it. There we go. Look at this beauty. For the first time, Cardinal clips will be available. Love that. That micarta. That jute burlap. Brass pins. Let's see. Here we go. 2 mini gargoyles and 1 naked column, plus the Cardinal clip. Do not miss that drop this Friday. These will go fast. I don't know how many Cardinal clips. I think just the one on this drop, I believe. I believe. Very cool. By your birthday in May. My fingertips getting used to it. My hand there we go. My hand decided to spaz for a second. I'm getting better at it. I'm going to be recording the review, I believe, tomorrow. And I will be reaching out to you, brother. Yeah, at first, the shark lock on this seemed a little uncomfortable, but I think that was just because of my fingers splitting or something, because now it feels like a normal super lock. I said shark, but now it feels like a normal super lock. I like how short and contained it is on this model. Like quite a bit different. Wipe that fingerprints off. Get my finger grease off of this beautiful anno job with my mad Yako Hank. EDCwithDBD.com. He has some sick, only 10 available special boxes, and one out of 50% chance of a knife in the Mad Yako boxes, by the way. You buy your birthday tomorrow. That would be sick. That would be sick, Mick. So yeah, just the Proto tomorrow. That Proto Cardinal XL. So 4 knives. These are going to go fast. And one thing that I want to point out, just in case there's anybody on here that hasn't heard me say it before. When Aries EDC's drop goes live on Friday, you're not trying to buy one of 4 knives. You're trying to buy one of one. Sean says, I need an Aries. You're going to get a one. You're only buying one of one. So the one you're on, whichever one you're looking at, it's going to go quick. You have to be ready and maybe have a backup plan. Like if you're looking for the gargoyle, have both screens open in case one sells too quickly. That's my recommendation. No, I think it looks great. I was talking about it earlier, early in the stream. The teal looks awesome, but then when you really get in on the way the purples pop out, both on top and down in this milling, it looks fantastic. It goes with the black hardware so well, but all that perp that pops, like from a distance, it looks mostly teal. And then you get it up close and you realize it's not even one color of teal. There's teal and aqua. There's purple, a little magenta. No, it looks really, I'm trying to, yeah, it's really not wanting to focus too well on those colors. But it does look phenomenal. I really thought this knife was going to be too small till I held it and realized it's pony stout and shark cub size. Yes, I do want to see your 15-3 pair, but that's a ridiculous question. Also, Fred, do you have a picture of the knife that you were working on last week? We got a preview, but we didn't see the final picture. Oh, I didn't see this picture from One Moon. Check this out. I'll make it as big as I can. Look at this little dude. I like it. You got the all here, ice pick. And then you got this chunky chode of a boy. I like that. I don't even know what that is, but I like it. $12 p.m. Eastern, so 9 a.m. Pacific, folks. Yeah, they will go quickly. They always do. That last batch of thorns went quick. Hey, Aries, thanks to help from Brother Blue, the Kripple Crew gear is now live. Kripple Crew and Disable but Deadly gear at the pinned link. We got t-shirts with the Kripple Crew logo or the wheeled gimp. We got hats with both of those and the DBD crusts, the DBD skull logo, this one. Mugs. And this is on the sleeve of both t-shirts. For sure, Bear, what's going on? Good to see you. Morning all. Yep, 3:18 p.m. Eastern. Understood. Makes sense. You're taking off when for Japan? Yes, Robo. Free shipping on all orders, $45 and over. Sure, you don't want to rush. I wouldn't want to rush a custom maker. You want them to take the time to dial it in and get it right. I understand that. Definitely. Let it get done properly. Yeah, it really is cool that you get to hang out with them and watch them work, and you know, that's I definitely understand not rushing them. Something you want, especially on a custom. It's something you want the time to be taken to get all the details right. Otherwise, you'll regret it forever. Another look at our homeboy Sever 7's prototype with Katuo, the Noctis, coming sometime early 2026. This is going to be a wicked knife when they dial in a couple little details noticed in the protos. I say rush them. If you don't have a sheath mount for your leg where you can just like slide a fixie straight into your leg sheath, I don't know what you're doing, Robo. If not, that's what you need to work on for your Aries EDC, your first Aries. You need to talk to the 1931 Leatherworks or somebody like that to make a leg sheath. And then you can just slide your Aries in on your leg and drop a pant leg over it. Nobody'd even know. So you've tried multiple times so far. I get you. I get you. I would want my leg to have a sheath on it. Like, I was just thinking about that. You know, it's titanium, so it's not magnetic. So it's not like magnets are going to work. This is the Sever 7 designed Katuo Noctis prototype. These prototypes just dropped at Blade Show West, and Sever just got them in, and he sent one in for us to review. Full titanium back spacer, beautiful milled titanium, single inset liner for the lock, blade hole cutout, and this front flipper is going to be extended a little bit and have the jimping done a little better, because on this first prototype, you can front flip it, but it's not easy. So it just needs a little bit of extension on that. Internal stop pins with a milled racetrack in those scales. Like, the only things missing on the prototype is the front flipper needs to be touched up. I think this blade cutout could be a little sharper. It's much easier for me to reverse flick. Right now, my thumb is all busted up. But, like, if I get my thumb to actually work, I can do it. But if this was a little bit sharper, and then, of course, the production version will have a proper plunge and sharpening choil. But beautiful prototype that this will go back to sever after I've checked it out. And just, I love this beautiful Tonto blade. I think the shape of it is very appealing, very bulky. Got the nice flat, deep hollow poonage. He offered to send it to me. I just like you, I've talked to Derek for a long time. And I got to check these out before him because he wasn't able to make it to Blade Show West because of travel issues. So I actually checked these out beforehand and was sending him my thoughts on them because he was asking questions about the protos because he didn't have them in hand. And we've talked to him, and he offered to allow me to review one when they came in. I had sent him several of my Fair Monster models, so because he wanted to review them and make content, and he offered to send that, and he also sent some straight nutty knives to review. Yeah, still at the moment. Just to show the other knives real quick that he sent in. He sent in the Max Ace Peregrine 3. And this is I really dig this. ZDP 189. These have to be zirconium thumb studs. Those are stone for sure. Big old chunky frame lock. Yeah, this is beautiful from Max Ace. I'm sure he'll send you one of the protos. He's got 3 of them after you get back from Japan. He also sent in the Urban EDC Asurus Integral. 0 visible hardware on this side, except for your pivot. Hidden pocket screw clip. Just a very well done integral. And Magna Cut, simple, but well made. Have a good one, Fred. Appreciate you popping in, brother. Have a killer day. And then the other knife that he sent in is pure crazy. I'm pulling it out right now. I had never even heard of GFG knives personally. And no clue what that model's called. But this thing is nuts. Let me clear some room so I don't smack it into anything. Put this stuff safe. Move the Noctis over here. And this is the GTC. See if I'm off the lock bar. Or GFG. Something. Wicked. We've got a wicked sharpening choil, plus we've got 3 separate grind portions. We got a recurve and then 2 straight edges. It's like a harpoon, clip point, recurve, triple tonto, full backspacer. Like just nuttiness. Stonewash tie with polished tie inlays. Chunky, beefy, big old thumb studs. All right. Just a crazy ass knife to do a video on. And this thing is just fun. Like, it's actually way more comfortable than it looks. And I can choke all the way up if I had to. I mean, it's not like I'm trying to review this as practical. It's just a wicked piece of knife art that you can cut things with, you know? But it is very cool. Whatever it is, I know it's not inexpensive, but it's fun. And it's a knife that I never would have reviewed if not for Sever. But I really do like this Peregrine from Max Ace. He called this the budget Sabenza. Just a well-made, beefy boy frame lock. Spot to throw some tritium. Oh, I thought it was, I take it back. I said, oh no, it is ZDP 189. Okay. Yeah, ZDP 189, San Mai. Wicked. Shout out to Sever for sending these in, but even more so for allowing us to check out his Noctis prototype. All right, folks. Don't forget that Kripple Krew merch makes the best Black Friday gifts and Christmas gifts for your family. Everybody's going to want a Kripple Krew or a Disabled but Deadly hat or a hoodie or something for Christmas. You know it. Oh, yes, we got to look at those pics first before we finish this. It's doing the picture thing where I can only see it on my phone, homie. Yeah, I can't show the pics. It's doing that Instagram thing where it'll only let me see it on the phone. Yeah, that GFG. That's wild. This was one of the ones from Sever. It's huge. Triple ground blade. Just crazy. Just crazy. I really do want to get me one of these, though. These are only a couple $100 and very well made, it feels like. Mikey Bobby, what it do? Yeah, I like that a lot. That integral he sent is dope. I might as well pull it out as well so we can have all 4 of them out and see. I was just cleaning the room at first when I was flicking that big boy around a lot. But yeah, this Urban EDC Asurus Integral. A really wicked little knife. Reminds me a lot of a Fenrir a bit, but this is a Kim Ning design, and I guess he's made a custom that looks a lot like this. That's like $2,700 or more. So it's a urban EDC collab of one of his custom designs. And then the Noctis. Yeah, I would put O-rings on these if this was mine. They are a little slicker because they're stone. You know, they're not metal. So they are they're polished zirconium. A black O-ring would work really well on that. Yeah, Wicked Batch from Sever to check out. I haven't even looked it up yet. I don't want to know how much that one is. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna pull up GFG knives. GFG knives. Okay, that's the K. Oh, that's not nearly as expensive as I thought. It's still not cheap. I'm gonna pull it up real quick and share this. But $369 is less than I was expecting. That's from Sharp Knife SEO.com or exclusivefolders.com. But they do also have a mirror DLC zirconium Damascus version that I'm about to show. Look at this. This is just on the nutty side. DLC, zirconium, and a Zircmascus. Full DLC on the tie. Get out of my way. Stop showing that. I want to see the knife. What if we do this? There we go. Look at that. That is wild. Nuts. Put a scratch in your tie scales, but it'll feather it out. Yeah. That's one of the reasons I love milled tie. Is because it's just so much less likely to show everything that I do to it. Because, I mean, yeah, this one's got some love marks in it. I put a few, like they just go with it now. But milled tie, I definitely prefer just to try to keep that scratching down. But I know eventually they're going to look worn anyway, so I'm okay with that. I am still surprised by how much I enjoy the O-Knife Duron. I was not expecting a budget frame lock to be so high on my 2025 list. Especially one that looked really simple to me at first. All right, folks. I will check out those pictures as soon as I hop off, Mick, because I want to see them. I will not be going live with War Room this Thursday for TNT, but I will be back for Stabby AF Saturdays this weekend. Looking forward to that. I hope everybody has a phenomenal Thanksgiving. Have a great time with your family. Turn off the phones. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy your people. Enjoy your food. Enjoy your nap. Until next time, folks. Thank you so much for kicking it with me. And don't forget the Cripple Crew merch shop. Talk to y'all later. Stay safe. Stay frosty. But most importantly, stay deadly. Love you, Cripple Crew.